All right, the U.S. men are opening up their World Cup journey today in a couple of hours, and we need to talk about what this game will look like and how the U.S. can win this game and hopefully bring momentum into the next game. So this is the projected lineup that Foot Mob posted, and if this is the lineup tonight, I really do like this lineup for many reasons. I think the two X factors are Serginho Dest and Malik Tillman. Now, we already know what McKennie and Tyler Adams is going to bring in the midfield. They're going to be sweeping. They're going to be cleaning up tackles. They're going to be physical. They're good at that. Chris Richards, McKenzie, and Tim Ream, that back line is okay. Richards is great. McKenzie is great. Tim Ream is actually really good on the ball. So he is like that level head that we need as a defender, but obviously his legs aren't there. So in transition, he might get caught out a few times, but hopefully it's, he has cover. Anthony Robinson tracks back and covers him a little well as well as Tyler Adams. So hopefully he's not on the island too much, but we already know what Christian Pulisic's going to bring. We already know what Balogun's going to bring. We have to score goals to beat Paraguay. It's going to have to be that, but let me show you what it looked like against Senegal. So this goal was Christian Pulisic. He made a run. The pass was from Pepe. He plays it on to Dest, and Dest finishes. Excellent goal. And then the next goal is similar to this one, but Christian Pulisic finishes it with a great run. He's found a great run, and he goes past the keeper right here. And like I said, it has to be spacing behind. But the game has to be wide open for us to strive offensively because we don't really have the player to unlock a low block. So the game has to be wide open, which means we have to have a high line so we can open up both sides. And as you see here, that's what's going to happen on defense. That high line and that attacking mindset is going to leave space in behind. And Senegal was able to punish us twice. Mane was able to punish us. So you have to give, you have to take, right? And Pochettino thinks that we're good enough offensively to at least get out of the group and score some goals. And I think our only chance to play well in this World Cup is playing this way because we just are not great defensively. So if we were to sit in the low block anyway, it wouldn't really work. We have to keep the game open and get onto some runs and challenge teams that way because we have the athletes and we have the finishers. So overall, I do think this game's going to be very entertaining. I think it's going to be open. It may be a little dicey at the beginning, and the first 30 minutes or maybe even 20 minutes are going to be kind of slow. But then I think the U.S. are going to open up. They're going to take some chances. Probably going to get caught out a few times, give up some chances to Paraguay. But overall, I do think the U.S. are going to score, and they're going to score more than one goal. So I have this prediction at 2-1 to the U.S. But it's gonna look like the game should have had more goals than that, but it's gonna end up somewhere around 2-1 or even 3-1 to the U.S. And yeah, I'm confident. I know a lot of people don't think that the U.S. are that good. This is one of the best sides that we've seen in a while, at least on paper. I mean, we have players all around the world that are quality players, and they're not just names, right? They can actually produce. And I do think that going forward, especially offensively, we have a lot of talent. And I've seen in the last few matches, results aside, they've been able to have some chemistry and link up play that I haven't seen from a U.S. team over the course of many years. So, I think Pochettino and I think the leaders on this team like Pulisic and McKennie and Tyler Adams are going to get this squad to produce, results. And it's gonna cause for a good game. So it's going to be very entertaining, and I'm very excited.